What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Athletes Club. I'm your host, Matt, and I'm joined here today with Chris Rodriguez from Grand Rapids, Michigan, who played college ball at Cornerstone University, played professionally in Austria and Germany, right?
In Luxembourg.
In Luxembourg. And he is also the head of Tunnel Vision Training. So, Christian, welcome.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for having me on.
So, just want to start easy. What is the funniest basketball moment you've been a part of? Whether it's something that's happened to you or something that you got to watch.
I think what we just talked about off camera was my man JB. We were back in middle school. We were playing in, I can't remember what tournament it was. It was Memphis. When we were in Memphis, and he threw a pass. It might have been me. He went up for the ball to get it and came back down. Somebody undercutted him, did a front flip, landed on his neck, but he was all right. But it was just, it was funny in the moment.
That's your funniest moment?
Yeah, that's one of them right now. I probably would a lot more, but just off the top of my head, that's just what came to it.
JB, do you want to comment on this moment, or we just go? All right. So to start with the present and now, what you're doing, one of the things you're doing is tunnel vision training. So to kind of just start, what inspired you to start tunnel vision training, and what's like the philosophy behind it?
Man, what inspired me to start it was well, tunnel vision came from the name tunnel vision, trust your vision came from, it was me, JB, and X. We were sitting around the round table, something like this.
Yep.
And we always make the joke of when we were coming up with X and JB, it was like we always remember the things that we talked about, but X doesn't remember anything. So we always say, man, like X would say, man, I have tunnel vision, and we were like, okay, and it just kept going. And then in my head, I'm like, man, like let's use tunnel vision as everything we're doing and building. Like, all right, I'm gonna use this on the training side. Like this is tunnel vision training, but tunnel vision comes from like the negative aspect that everybody thinks you have that bad tunnel vision. But in reality, how we flipped it is tunnel vision is where we have this goal and you're gonna get to that goal and you're not gonna allow the negative thoughts, the outside people coming in try to knock you off your path. Like we're locked in on this vision, this road. And what inspired it is that for people that have made it to the top level and are aspiring to get to the top level, we are just trying to get them on that right path. And especially in the game of basketball, it's pretty watered down right now.
Yeah.
So with me not playing professional anymore, I'm like, man, I want to get back to the kids. I had a great mentor, TK, who mentored all of us, and he showed us the ropes of what it's like to become a pro and to move like a pro and to move like a serious basketball player. So it's like, and now it's on us to do it. So that's where inspired it for the next generation.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you mentioned that there's a positive aspect to tunnel vision, because that's also something I always got told growing up, is I had a wicked tunnel vision on things. Mm-hmm. I did, but like I'm glad that there's like a positive side to it.
There's always a positive side.
So players that are gonna get involved in tunnel vision or take part in your training, what is it that you want your players to take away or work towards with you?
I mean, we just talked about the other day. I want every player. It's funny, me and Stucky, one of my other good friends, good friends.
Shout out Stucky.
We talked about it. We talked about it a couple of times. Is that we want to allow every player to feel like what it's like to be the best player on the team. Like when you step on that court and you walk in that gym, it's like you're being feared. Like the other team knows, the other coaches knows, like, dang, it's about to be a long night. Yeah. And in the reality is not everybody gets to experience that moment in that situation. So I want to try to build that confidence in them, even if they're not the quote unquote top guy, but they move like they're the top guys. Like, man, I work on my game like I'm that guy, even if I'm not that guy, tricking ourselves, but working to get to that point where it's like, man, I walk in the gym, I'm feared. I don't care what level you're at. You're at JUCO, NAIA, D3, D2, D1, overseas, or NBA. I want you to be feared when you walk in the gym.
Right. So what you're talking about with that, like that's definitely something that's more of like the mental aspect of the side. So how much do you work on like the mental reps, kind of what you're talking about? Like how does that kind of come to what it is?
The moment you walk in the gym is on. Like it's, we make this joke. Like I ask the kids, "You want to die today?" Like seriously,
all right.
You want to die today?
All right.
And we're gonna push you. We're gonna push you to that limit because, like, it's cliche it is, like how hard you practice is how hard you're gonna gain. If you practice extremely hard and kill yourself in the practice
Yeah.
portion of it. In the game, it's gonna be easy. So like, I want to push every kid or every player that's with me to their limit and like have them on their ground or throwing up afterwards. And there's questioning life, like questioning like, dang, do I still want to do this?
Yeah.
That lets me know what kind of man or woman you are. Like, all right,
Right.
no, I'm getting beat up, but I still finish this workout. And if I
Yeah.
can finish this, when it comes to the game and the reps I've put in, like we're gonna get 100 reps of just catch and shoots, but you're gonna die during them 100 reps, whether it's doing the workouts. And it translates.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I've known, and that's where we come from. Like we have to go through. It's not given to us. So
That's cool. So, do you have an example of that, of like someone that maybe coming in, like maybe didn't finish a workout or didn't have too much confidence in themselves, and like through the training, like now they're at what you're talking about?
yeah, I think the first thing that comes to mind is when I first started it. Started training. I was training in college, but I just finished my senior year, getting ready to go overseas.
Yep.
And I had a kid that's never made the freshman team, never made the JV team, and he was a junior.
Mm-hmm.
And he was questioning if he still wanted to play basketball.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't made the team, which is understandable. But
right.
we worked that summer before I left, and his mom texted me and was like, "Hey, he made the team."
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's lovely. Like,
that's awesome, bro.
You made the team, and we went through all this. Like I've seen it work with my project kid, as I said. Like you made the team work. So that was
and that's
amazing.
from less than the bottom, because the bottom would be obviously not playing, but to not be on the team and then make the team.
Yep.
That's was it varsity that he made, or
he made varsity?
Wow, that's a huge
and
jump.
It's crazy because I try to tell people that like it's not for everybody. Like it's not easy, but I promise you, if you can get through it, you're going to get better. And I mean, you see it on that side, but you also see it where it's like the quote unquote the top guys with these rankings. Where it's like go through the workout, it's like, man, you don't have it. Like you don't have that dog, and you don't have that that it in a sense.
Right.
Where it's like you start to see it over the course, and it's sad, but that's just a sad reality as well.
It is what it is sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you mention an X, that is for people that don't know, that is Xavier Tillman on the Boston Celtics. So how is training, working with X all these years, being his trainer? How does you go from working with guys like him to then training, college or the kid you just mentioned, like a high school kid?
Mm-hmm.
Like how does that work itself out?
I treat all of them the same. Like I said, I don't care if you're the top player or the worst player. Like you can get treated the same. I try to be authentic with them and try to be real with them. But I think it just comes down to, especially with dealing with X, it's more film that can be broken down and seen. It's like, all right, this is your role.
Right.
Like you made it to this level, you have all the skills, but now we have to fine tune specific role that your team wants or your GM wants that's going to make you stick in the NBA.
Right.
Versus dealing with the high schoolers, it's like, all right, I have to make sure that you are good at this, and that. So when you get to college and being able to recruit it, now your role gets put in a box. But you have all those skills.
Right, you have it.
But now we're preparing you for the next level because each level, your role is going to get smaller or it may get bigger. I don't know. It all depends on situations. But just working with the overall base, and then when you get to the high level, it's like, all right, let's fine tune this.
So you kind of just touched on something I wanted to go into. What separates the NBA guys who stick in the league from the ones that don't? Whether that's like skill wise, we've talked about it obviously a lot already, is like mindset, or could it just be like the situation that they get in?
I think it's a mixture of situation and the mindset. Like being a professional at the end of the day. Like, everybody's role is different. You're not playing. You still got to show up and be a professional. Like this is a job. Show up, have a good attitude. Show up on time. Don't BS. Don't be that person where you're the weak link on the team. Like just because you're not playing, okay, so what? What are you doing behind the scenes? Are you in the gym getting extra work in? Are you doing the little stuff? So I think that's the biggest thing in the situations. Like everybody in the NBA has game pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. They all made it there somehow. So it's like if you get put in a situation that is good for you, I mean, you see it time and time again. Like, dang, this guy just blew up. Nah, he just got put in good situations.
Yeah.
Versus the guys that stuck behind, like a Joel Embiid for bigs or guards. It's like, dang, you'll never see because you got an all-star right in front of you.
Yeah, and there's a role to play.
There's a role to play.
So to wind back time a little bit, where did how and where did your relationship start with X, and how did it grow into what it is today with like how we touched on training and like obviously like the management, which is like more business side of things?
It started with me, JB, and X playing in Hoop City leagues. Where all three of us were on different teams. I was with SEMA Center, he was with the CYBA Tigers trash team, and then X was with the home team that always got everybody favored him because he was the home team called Hoop City. Okay. So we just started with that little league, and we just played against each other. And then soon it turned out like, man, we were the best players. So then we came together on one team. Next you know, all right, we're better than this. So we went to a different team, and we just created that brotherhood over basketball, and it just was authentic. Like now, as you see, we're just kicking it. Like we talk crazy to each other, play video games. Like it's just it's real love.
So. Yeah, but it's funny how like sports can bring those type of relationships that like, at least from my experience, like I don't see relationships form in other ways that it does from sports, because it's like you're in like, I'm sure you guys have had practice where it's like you're in the mud. Where, like you guys are like, you might not be performing. Coach says, all right, you're running, we running. Bring your track shoes tomorrow. And you're like, oh god. But like at the end, like that's something you kind of, in a weird way, kind of like bond over.
Yeah, and I think that
back on.
Barbecue, calzone barbecue. And that helps us with the. I mean, that kind of goes into it now with the space I'm in.
Yeah.
Is that like I'm technically his trainer?
Yeah.
But I'm also going through the mud with him, as you've seen, like we're lifting together still.
Yeah.
Like JB and I, we're on the stairs in Grand Rapids, the stairway to heaven. We're going through the workouts, and like we're killing ourselves with you. So like, one thing I've noticed with the NBA guys is like they show appreciation to that. Like, hey, you're actually going through the grind with me. So the respect level is there as well.
Yeah.
If I can put my shoes on and do it.
Absolutely. And I can't let you mention being in the mud without mentioning the ice baths.
Yes.
I'm not letting that slide. Like the ice baths too are in there. So can you give us like a behind the scenes story that kind of like shows who Xavier really is? Because like not everybody can always have access or like talk to players and kind of get like the real sense of who they might be without a basketball jersey on.
I mean, JB can jump into this too, because this is
we're gonna get two stories.
Yeah, X is a character. I would say that he's he's a big dude that everybody's scared of, but he's a little teddy bear as well. Like, all he cares about is video games, his family, and eating good food. Like he's one of those dudes where it's like he's very authentic, and like he's all about having a good time.
Yeah.
He's never gonna cold shoulder you. He's like, man, all right, come on guys, like come on over. Like he welcomed you to his house.
Yeah.
Like you just came over recently. We were just kicking it, playing the game, eating food.
It's crazy.
Like, everything's chill.
Yeah.
Chill. That's all it is.
And like obviously I've had my experience with X, but like the first thing is like what you just mentioned, like that really stuck out to me was he made sure to like know my name. Like coming in, work with you guys, whatever, it's kind of like, all right, like I'm just happy to just be in the space. But for him to like kind of step outside of that bubble and connect on like a human level, to be like, no, what you do, we go to school, like what you want to do, like all that like conversations, like, damn, like he's trying to get to know me, but I'm just chilling, happy to be here.
Yep.
I think that just speaks to like his character as well.
Absolutely.
But he definitely kills us with those ice baths.
No, I love them. It challenges your mind.
It does.
I've been doing ice baths since high school, so it's kind of easy for me.
Yeah, I just started, bro.
But you made your way. Now you're.
I am. I'm there.
You have all your legs in there now.
Yep. So. How has being around X and the NBA shaped you as much as you've tried to shape him through the training and management?
I would say it's opened my eyes to understanding the business aspect of it a little more. We go back to situations.
Yeah.
Because as a player fan, you're like, man, like, why is this player playing, or why isn't this player playing? But it comes to situations and what the coaches feel the best. So like, it kind of shaped me as like, all right, this is how we have to move no matter what. If we are not playing, we're moving this way. We're going to be consistent. We're not going to be too high. We're not going to be too low. We're going to stay even kill.
Right.
Just enjoying it too as well, like enjoying the everyday grind, because when that ball stops bouncing, I don't want people to take for granted everything you've been through, especially being at the highest level of the NBA. It's like, man, you made it. And you hear the great stories, then you had the bad stories, and then it's just you've been in the practice facility and you've been to the games, you see how exciting it is, and even the travel. It's like it's an experience you're not gonna get at any other job.
No.
So
not even close.
What has shaped me as on my mind has been enjoy every single day because you don't know when it's gonna be gone. Basketball could be gone tomorrow, but enjoy the process and be even killed with it too. So.
And to add on to what you said about like how it can change, like we just, it's a new year this year. Like obviously I got to see some of practice facility last year, but to see like first couple times we go in, oh, that's where this person sat and his, name plaque's not there because he's not here no more. And like you may not have met him, but you just feel things changing around you for better or for worse. And it's just like life's just gonna keep going.
The train will keep going. It doesn't matter. I don't care who you are. It's always gonna keep going.
With that, we're gonna go into our halftime segment. And funny enough, because we are at halftime pizza, so we're gonna enjoy some nice pizza and then give you guys some review on that, and then get back to the interview. All right, so we are back from our quick intermission. I had cheese pizza. You had cheese pizza? What would you give it for a score?
I give 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
No decimals? Straight 8?
I don't do decimals. 8 out of 10 is really good for pizza too.
Okay. I was gonna say for this one, 8.4 because I like the bottom like crispy. And it was more of the top half, but again, it's still good pizza either way. It's just me being picky.
It's good.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
No, you go ahead. So to get back to Christian and what he's got. So for your background playing career, can you walk us back to Cornerstone, which was the college you went to, NIAA?
NAIA.
NAIA.
NAIA. Yes, sir.
To playing overseas and what those experiences brought to you and taught you.
Truthfully, Cornerstone prepared me for overseas. And I'll get into that in a second, but Cornerstone was a school that stuck with me throughout the process. They offered me, and just like any other kid, I didn't jump on it right away because the dreams of D1s, and then going in my senior year, I started getting the D1 interest, but just all talks, no pulling the trigger or anything. So it's just one of those situations. But one thing that stayed the same was the coaching staff. They came to every game. They came to every single tournament. They text me every day. So it's like, man, I know what my goal is at the end of the day, and it was to become a pro. Like I wanted to be a professional basketball player, and I didn't care the level I was going. I was gonna make sure that whatever level I went to, I wanted to be the best and dominate. So Cornerstone gave me the opportunity to come in and start as a freshman, play 35 minutes a game for the number one team in the country, freshman year, and then it just moved on to where I became first team all conferences, all Americans, player of the years, breaking some records there as well. So it just got to that point where I was like, all right, I want to leave a legacy here at my university, and it led me to overseas where it's different over there. So it kind of prepared me.
So can you talk about a little bit what it kind of really is like overseas? Because as you said, some people have the dreams of going pro, and sometimes you're gonna take it out of the country, but going out of the country means literally going to another country, which is a whole different experience that someone might not be accustomed or prepared for.
It goes back to situations that we're talking about. Overseas is all situations. So for myself and for honestly a lot of people, when you come from a lower level school or even now you could be a higher level school, I had teammates coming from the SEC and the Big 12 and they were only making $2,000 a month. It's real over there. It's not overseas is not what you think it is. It's all about who you know over there as well, the opportunity situation you get into. It's not for everybody. My rookie year, I made $800 a month.
Jeez.
Playing against people that was making not 1,300 to 5,000 a month, and my coaches are telling me this before the game, and I make 800, and I'm the top scorer, top assistant. It's a grimy game over there. It's dirty. I try to tell people too. It's you got to remember when you go over there, be prepared for anything, because your money's not on time.
Yep.
Some places like you may not even get paid, as we talked about JB. Like his situation was crazy as well, but it's not for everybody. It's really not. It's hard when you're alone out there by yourself. When it comes to holidays, like it's just you. Like I remember Christmas, I made fish and I watched Netflix
For Christmas.
on Christmas Day. Granted, Chelsea came out earlier and we did our little Christmas, but once it came to Christmas Day, like that's what it was.
Yeah, and that's the first time like you didn't do Christmas.
Mm-hmm. So it's a grind.
Yeah.
And like that's the bad side of it. But
Yeah.
the good side, I mean, you're playing basketball.
Right.
I don't care what country, what level you're playing basketball. It comes down to, are you willing to make $800 to $1,200 to $1,500 a month,
Yeah.
or even $400 a month, how some cases are. Are you willing to go through that for 2-3 years, and then you get your break? Maybe, because sometimes it doesn't happen till year 6. So it just all comes down with the money situation. So it's brutal. It's
yeah.
brutal.
No, that's definitely great insight because obviously you want to look at everything from a positive side, but I couldn't imagine living overseas, like playing basketball away from like where it's just you. Like living away at college is like one thing where you're on your own because like you can fit in or like whatever, but like if you place me in another country where like English like isn't the primary, I wouldn't know what to do.
So I remember my first time, my rookie year, I was flying from Orlando to Frankfurt, Germany. It was a direct flight, and I remember getting up and I'm seeing the signs. It's all German. I'm like, I don't know what this is. So Google Translate became my best friend until I memorized. All right, this is the train I have to get on. This is the train stop I have to get off. Like I was taking the train every day. I was taking the bus every day. I was walking, and it's different when you walk in the restaurant and it's saying alo and danke and like you're just talking. I'm like, man, I want this right there. And they're like, all right, you give it, and then they know if you're American or not. But it's fun though because you get to experience different cultures, and you get to just be in different people's environments. So it's a blessing for sure.
Yeah.
But it's also, man, it's brutal out there.
So during these moments, like in your playing career, was there a time that you realized like basketball could open doors beyond just being a basketball player?
When you're in the moment, you don't realize it because like this is the goal. I'm getting to the goal every day. I wake up since the moment I was in middle school. It's like this is what it is. This is what it is. And once I got to college, it was like, oh, this is serious. Like So in the moment, you don't realize like other doors will be open, but from what I'm experiencing and JB and I are experiencing is that the relationships and the work ethic and how we approach every single day, people notice that. Like people are seeing the way we've been moving since we're in elementary school, and the way we approach things, and us being a good person, a professional. It's like now when we're out of it, it's like I'm having people coming out the woodworks. Hey, I want to offer this to you, or hey, I think this would be a good situation job for you. It's like, dang, why? I don't have experience. I've seen you as a basketball player and coming up from our community. It's like you're a good person and you work hard. So it's like taking that aspect is like, dang. But in the moment, I never realize it.
That's deep. That's a great message because I think it's a great approach to kind of, if I had to summarize, that is like you got to treat everything as if somebody's watching. Even if you by yourself, like, shooting at the park, it's 12 midnight, whatever, no lights on, whatever. Like, you just got to treat everything as if somebody's watching because you truly don't know.
Yep. Yeah, and Chelsea and I were joking about this on our walk. Is like your image is important. How you carry yourself,
1000%.
like what you wear, like the attitude you carry with. It's extremely important because you never know who's in that room. Like maybe a billionaire sitting right next to you. That dream job you're looking forward to. Like that may be the person to open that door for you. But if you're coming across, well, different that they don't like, or it's just not you, you're acting differently, it's like that door may be closed. Like you're never gonna get through it. So how you approach everybody, how I try to is like I want my first impression to be good. Like the way I shake your hand, the way I look at you, and I'm listening to everything you're saying. Like I don't know everything in the world, but I know that if I treat somebody good, then that relationship is going to grow.
Right.
And I'm never looking nothing out of it. That's how I was raised, is treat everybody with the same respect. Like as cliche it is, like treat the janitor same respect as the CEO.
1000%. Everybody knows somebody.
Everybody knows somebody.
Exactly. I want to add one thing to that too, because honestly, you're 100% right on all of that. And I think to me, I think happiness is contagious. Same thing with being like sad or angry. Like if I got 4 people come in like super angry, whatever, it kind of just brings my mood down a little bit too. But like if everyone's happy in the room, blah blah blah, it's just contagious. It just brings the vibes up or down, and it's just something that affects everybody's day in the little ways. But you may not realize it at the time, but you meet that one person that's like super nice to you and everything. You could be having a bad day at the time, and you're just like, dang, I needed to hear that, or just something that just boosts your morale or something. So I agree with you guys on that.
Think about it in the basketball perspective.
Yeah.
If your bench is nonchalant, they're like this. They're not really engaged, or the fans.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, but the moment you hear, come on, and you hear in the clap, defense. Oh, all right. Like it's contagious.
And it might be the 500th time that you guys have done it that season, but it might be the one time that you really, really needed it, and it made that difference.
Exactly.
So with that, you kind of touched on it too, but are there habits, routines, or mindsets that you developed as a player that still apply to your work today? Like I know you touched on it a lot, but is there anything else that like would apply to that?
I think getting up every day and doing something. I think that is important with building habits as well. Like I'm starting to get that itch and that high again of lifting.
Yeah.
Like, now I got to get up and I have to go to the gym. I have to lift. Like that's part of the routine that as a player is I have to get up and I have to make my 200, 250 shots every single day, whether it's in the in season or off season. Like I have to. That's a minimum amount of shots. So now for me it's like, all right, I got to get up. I got to go get my lift in, and then constantly have to do something. Like have to. It's not about just chilling and just hanging around, but just being consistent and doing something every day.
Yeah. So like you touched on, to jump into more of like the business of basketball, like a lot of people see the NBA spotlight, like, everyone has their own view of what it may be to be an NBA player or whatever, but they don't see a lot of like the grind or like things that aren't on ESPN. So like what are some of the realities behind the scenes in training, or even like in your case, like managing some pros?
It comes back to situations. It's like, it's funny because when you think about it, I broke it down the other day, and I've had conversations about this in the past. It's like, in order to be a good shooter, you have to make at least, let's just say, you have to make 300 shots just to make 3 shots in a game.
Pretty much.
Like you have to make twice, triple, quadruple. You have to make that many shots just to make those shots in a game, 3 shots.
If you get the opportunity.
If you get the opportunity. But the hardest thing that people don't realize in the NBA is staying ready. It's like, and these are the why some people stick, is because they're able to go through periods of time where they're not playing, they're out of rotation, but they are behind the scenes, what people don't realize, and they're getting up and they're making 400, 500 shots. Not even knowing when their time is coming, but they're staying consistent. Those are the ones that are sticking. So when it's time for their number to be called and they go out and they make shots, they're like, oh my goodness, where did this come from? Man, it's the late night workouts that you're seeing. Like, man, it's being consistent. Like the stuff doesn't happen overnight. Like, no, you got to stack days. Like, continue to be better and better and better every single day. Be consistent. Something good is going to happen. If you be consistent, something good is going to be happen.
So I think that touches a lot on like the in season, but like season's done. Like if first, you might take like a week off, like, wear and tear, whatever the case may be. What would you say is like the game plan for the summer, from like start, middle, and then like finish of the summer, which is obviously going into like training camp?
I mean, it varies for player to player. I mean, for a player that's playing,
I say like a role player, like where there's more role players, obviously. Than
for like X, for instance.
Sure.
Like it'd be, the summer is. I mean, the workouts started during the year. Because they're out of rotation, but to start the summer, I mean, it's ramping up. Whether we're getting a lot of touch shots, we're feeling a lot of reps. Understanding, okay, this is the foundation we're building. Then it slowly starts to incorporate a lot of movement, a lot of going back and forth and being able to. We don't want to wear and tear your body because you have 80 games during the years is gonna suck. You're gonna get injured, but being able to play back and forth, but then that last month, it's like, hey, you're gonna die. Like this is what it is. Like you're going to kill. You're going to die in this workout, but you're going to be able to make shots because we've been preparing since day one of off season for the foundation that has been set. So like this 100th shot you make, it's going to be easier because you've been through it. But now we're just slowly adding. So it's just a progression.
I want to add too, like when you're talking about like the dying part in the workout, like I'd say like after hour you complete the workout, there's no better like satisfaction in knowing like, yeah, I did do it. I ain't give up. Like knowing that, all right, like that was a win that I finished, or versus giving up. Then 2 hours later you like, damn, bro, why didn't I just push through that?
So that if you don't have that, then it's like, all right, you don't need to.
What are you doing?
But if you get frustrated afterwards, like, man, I should have got those extra. I should have did that. Or like that still bothered me until the next day. Okay, like we have something.
Yes.
That's the best feeling.
That's
the best feeling.
So obviously we just talked about like the end goal. You talked about like what your mindset was going through. Like you're doing training. What do you think with young hoopers is often misunderstood about making it to the next level, whether it's them in your situation trying to go overseas, or that might mean G League, NBA, or we'll add in like division or highest division that they're trying to play at? What do you think is like the most misunderstood thing?
Most misunderstood thing is the work that needs to be put in. Like social media is so big in today's world. It's like people are going in, taking pictures, and then leaving, or they're going in and they're working for 3 hours, but they're not being productive. It's like, and it starts with the circle that you put yourself in. It's like, is this circle right here benefiting me? Are they pushing me to where I want to be? But it's the amount of work that needs to be put in. Like, well, I know we joke about dying and everything, but you have to like kill yourself. Like you have to go through it. You have to go through the grind of getting up and going to run that mile, of lifting and getting the shots up. And it doesn't happen with one workout a day or 2 workouts a day. Like you got to do 2 to 3 workouts, and then you got to take care of your body, and then you have to eat good. Like that is something that kids don't realize is that this is a 24-hour process that has to be done in order you to play at the highest level possible.
Right.
You have to wake up and breathe this. You have to move and breathe this. Every day you have to be like, all right, I'm going to win today. But kids can be like, all right, I'm chilling today. You missed a day.
Yep.
That one missed day may be the reason why you don't get the offer you want.
Somebody else might not be taking that day.
And it's crazy to have that mindset, but that's the sad truth. Nowadays, it's everybody's working. They're starting in 3rd grade between crossovers and just advanced stuff. The basketball is advancing, so now these kids have to realize that, hey, I got to step it up. I got to work even harder.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good message, and I agree with that too, especially the part of when you mentioned like going to the gym for 3 hours and being there for 3 hours, but only putting in, say, like 45 minutes worth of work. And that's cumulative. Like, they may do like 5 minutes and then take 20-minute water break on your phone. Like, no, like you can't take water breaks in a game per se. You can't look at your phone. Oh, I need to breathe. No, like if it's 2 minutes left, is that when you want to come out when it's a close game?
Yep. But it also starts with the people that are in charge, like your trainers, your support system.
Very true.
If you want to call it, but it's like right now in the basketball world, it's in the training aspect, it's very watered down. There's a lot of people that don't know the game.
Yeah.
They're learning stuff from YouTube, or they're doing a whole bunch of gimmicks. It's like, all right, like, are you really developing this kid?
Yeah.
Like that's the question I try to ask myself. Like, all right, am I really helping this kid out? Or am I just doing dumb stuff that I think is working? Like, really understanding everybody's game is different. How does this kid translate to this workout? I may have to tweak some things, but understanding as the trainer or the coach, like, if I want the best out of this kid, I have to switch some things up.
Right.
And right now we don't have the coaches. There's not a lot of good coaches out there right now that are able to do that and able to put these kids in the right situations, and help them be the best player they can possibly be.
Yeah, that's a solid message. I think to end on that would be poetry. So with that, we're going to go into the game time, which is more like the fun questions where I think we've played enough, one-on-one full courts, like us, X, whatever. I need you to give a scouting report on me.
On you?
On me.
Scouting report, he loves to pull up. Very crafty. He wants to get into your body. If he's going right, he's going to high hook. If he's going left, it's 5 out of 10 times he's missing a left-hand layup. But he's off the jab step. He's pretty dangerous, and he's going to keep his dribble alive, and he's trying to lot of escape away into shots. And if he's going to settle for a jump shot after he gets a couple pull-ups down, and then he's going.
Okay. That left-hand layup is irking me, but it is very true because I'm still trying to get used to the NBA feel of the ball. Listen, all the rumors you hear about the NBA ball are true. It's not like you just pick up an NBA ball and it's just the ball you've been using all your life. No excuses, though, because I missed the layup anyway. Outside of basketball, what is a passion or a hobby that you have that people might not expect?
I like to play video games. I like to just hang out, honestly. Like, I'm very chill, easy going. Like, I don't do too much. Between me and JB, just bouncing ideas off and having a visionary mindset. It's like that's all I do. Other than that, like, I watch TV with Chelsea. Big into Scandal right now, TV show Scandal.
Okay.
I really like that. I really like the conspiracy, treasure hunt, political side of shows. Like, I'm very like that.
Have you watched Yellowstone yet?
Huh?
Yellowstone yet?
I have not.
Bro.
I will.
That's what everybody keeps telling me, bro.
But I think something that people don't know is that, like, I love treasure hunts. Like, I get the thrill, like Outer Banks.
Oh, I love that.
Like,
I love that show.
That makes me want to be like, man.
Of like a journey.
A journey. Like, I want to pick up and like I want to go find some treasure. Like.
You ever seen the movie Uncharted?
I have.
I love that movie.
Like, that's something that, like, I would do for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So for this one, you have a choice to train whoever you want for a week. So it would be like 3 hours in the day, 5 times a week. Or you could spend a 12-hour day to get, quote unquote, like, trained by a mentor of your choosing. And what would you choose?
Trained by a mentor of my choosing. I would do that, the 12 hours.
Who's going to mentor you or train you for that day, for 12 hours?
That's a good question.
So it's like an 8 to 8 day.
Say that again. Repeat the question.
So you have a choice to train whoever you want 5 times a week, 5 times a week for 3 hours a day. So it could be like an hour and a half in the morning, hour and a half at night. Yeah. Or spend one day, 12 hours, and you get trained by a mentor of your choosing. So, like, you get trained by them. So would you rather train?
No, I would want to be trained.
Yep. So who would it be?
I think it'd be Phil Hanley.
Phil Hanley.
94 feet. I think I would rather be trained by him just because of the knowledge he has. Yeah. And, like, that's honestly kind of like something I want to do is be able to, he's coaching in the NBA, he's coaching in the NBA, but he also is training. He's also doing all these other things, and that's what we're doing right now. But he has so much experience in being able to pick his brain. Like, I was at the Mamba Sports Academy in Cali this summer, and I've seen his camps, and it's like, he wasn't there. But being able to just learn from him and just see how he's been so successful on the basketball side, I think it'll be.
Is there a certain, like, philosophy he has or anything that, like, really sticks out to you, or?
Just his base. How everything he teaches goes back to his base and his foundation, and that's something I'm big in, is being on balance, being shifty. If your base isn't good, then everything else crumbles.
Okay. So you get the big win. We'll say it's Thursday, so you get the weekend off with the team, right?
What team?
whatever team, like we'll say Cornerstone or like.
I'm playing.
Yeah, so you're playing. You guys get a big win, right? Coach says you got the weekend off. Are you going out, like going out with the team or whatever, or are you staying in?
Freshman, sophomore year, going out with the team.
You can only pick one.
It's
so
different.
Okay,
you tell me what grade I'm in.
I'll let you pick the team you want to be a part of to make the decision. So pick one team that you were on that you want to make the decision.
My freshman year.
Okay, so freshman year.
Uh-huh.
You guys get a big win. Get the weekend off. Are you going out and like partying, or are you staying in?
I'm going out with my team.
Okay.
Because the amount of like that team from my freshman till honestly my junior year, that core that we had was amazing. Like it was bigger than just going out. Like we were just friends, like friends outside of the game. Like those are my brothers. So yeah, okay. I'm going out with them.
Okay. And also, so you have a theme song for basketball. So every time you step onto a basketball court, whether it's you do training, the song's going to play. You go to visit X when he's playing in the TD Garden, as soon as you get in there, the song's going to play. Empty gym, song's going to play. What song are you going to play? Every time.
Every time I'm playing.
It's like your walkout song, like boxing.
I'm not going to lie. Right now, I'm big in the I'm playing Your Way's Better by Forrest Frank.
Okay.
I'm big into that song right now.
Okay.
Little gospel.
I'll have to tap into that. Before we get to your drop of wisdom and everything, JB, you want to come in here just so everybody, do you have anything to say? With you being name dropped a lot?
Nah, I can leave him with a quote. That's all I got.
JB's got a quote for us. He's going to share it. You want to come in the frame?
Yeah.
Let me do this. You can hold it if you want to.
Sweet. Hey, quick quote.
It's not even. You gotta have it.
Oh, my bad. I'm new to this. Hey, man, leave y'all with this. How you do all They put me on the spot, man. I'm totally out of it. How you do small things is how you do all things.
You gotta put it up to you.
Remember that. They hurt me, bro.
How you do small things is how you do all things. I got you, bro. And also, huge shout out to Halftime Pizza. Matt, if you want to come in the frame, if he popped in on a couple of them. Matt, if you got anything to say while we get out of here?
Honestly, like no matter what it is that you're gonna do, whether it's sports, something that you do for work, whatever it is, just try your best at it. You want to do that for whatever for a job, for the rest of your life, whatever it is. Make sure you enjoy it as well. Yeah. And just grind it, whatever you do. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You can do it.
Where can we find Halftime?
Halftime Pizza right across from TD Garden.
Let's go. So, Christian, you want to bring us out of here with your last drop of wisdom?
Man, first of all, appreciate you, Skeets, for
my pleasure, bro.
First time me being at Halftime. This is beautiful. Definitely would come back here, absolutely. Yeah. It is right across the street from TD Garden, so it's easy. I love it. But how I will end it here is just the biggest thing: run your own race. As everybody knows and heard of, it's real. Like run your own race. Your journey is different than anybody else's journey. Like keep going, and don't worry about the words that are being said over your shoulder or the footsteps that are behind you that's chasing you. Like, man, focus on you. Focus on every day. Focus on winning every day and being consistent. Because, like you said, something good will happen if you continue to run that race and you continue to be consistent every single day. Like, something good will happen. God's going to open up some door. And you just have to be consistent and be faithful. So that's my thing. Run your own race.
Absolutely. And with that, we out of here.
Yes, sir.